Good morning, guys. Today I want to share something that God taught me. So I was teaching my niece how to walk, and so it was so little by little, step by step. So first she could stand up for a little bit, and then maybe next day or next few days she could stand up for an extra second or two, and then like later on an extra second or two on top of that, and so on. And she could maybe make one small step or half a step and then fall, and then and then it would improve little by little like that. And God was showing me that it's similar with God, is that when when we believe in Jesus and choose to follow Jesus, every little step that we make um in becoming more like him, God is so pleased. And if my niece just gave up after a few times because she fell and she knew that she was going to fall again in the future, then she wouldn't have gone on to walk. And also, if she compared herself, to Olympic gold medalist, like, oh, look how fast he's running, and I'm just making these steps and falling, then again she wouldn't have been able to persevere and be able to walk like she is now. And now she's walking and running around. And also, I was so happy with every little improvement that she was making. Every extra step, every second that she could stand more than the last time. I was so happy to see those improvements, and God was showing me that that's how happy God is when he sees improvements. It doesn't matter how it looks to the world or to other people. Other people might say, "What? It's only an extra second. What's the big deal about that?" But because we have a personal relationship with God, and God is love, and he loves us so much, and we're so precious and important to him, and he is so amazing that every improvement that we make, he's so pleased. And so for those of you who have decided to believe in Jesus and follow him, and you don't want to sin, um and you're not using that as an excuse to sin or as a license to sin, but you want to follow Jesus, don't be discouraged. Every single step that you're making, every single small improvement that you're making, or decision to still carry on, God is so pleased with you. And keep going, keep running, and God will give you the strength. And God looks at the heart the same way my niece, she wanted to walk and she kept going, and the same way God looks at our heart. And so when we want to please him and live a life that is pleasing to him, then we God sees that. And uh and that's so beautiful. So don't worry about what other people may say, but look at it from God's perspective and keep going, keep pressing on. Even Paul says, not that I've attained perfection, but he keeps forgetting the things of the past and pressing on. So the same way we are to press on. um and the reason why we're righteous is not because of us being perfect, but it's because of God's grace, through faith, through us believing, and what Jesus did on the cross. That's why we are righteous. It's not based on on our perfection, because we are not perfect. And of course, that is not a license to sin. That is not a reason to to carry on in sin. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about those who want to follow Jesus genuinely, and that are finding it hard when they're not where they want to be, or where they expect themselves to be. But um, it's not about meeting your expectation, but it's about God looking at your heart and being pleased in every single improvement, every single step closer, and your heart. Um, and God is pleased in your faith in Him, because you believe in Him and you have put your faith in Him. So yeah, lots of love. Be encouraged. Keep pressing on by His grace, and ask Him for help. Ask Him for strength, because only through Him, through God, that we can overcome and keep growing. Lots of love, guys.